it's a nice chilly day in Kansas City, where we have NFL football on a Monday between the New England Patriots and the defending champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Remember, now the big story, obviously, game yesterday had to be postponed due to one positive test, which is maybe future Hall of Famer in Cam Newton. It's going to be a gorgeous Monday night here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. We are about ready to get on our way as we are going to be watching some beautiful football here between the Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. So Cam Newton obviously testing positive on Saturday. The entire other New England Patriots team testing negative on Saturday and Sunday, which means they'll be able to get this game in right now here on a Monday. Now, fans are allowed in the stands here in Missouri. That's one of their rules, that they have allowed people in the stands. Brian Hoyer, the Michigan State Spartan quarterback, will get the start tonight for the New England Patriots. His 12th season in the NFL. Obviously, versus Baltimore last week, it is Patrick Mahomes, the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. 31 for 42 through the air. And I think we are ready to get started today. Bill Belichick, third most wins in NFL history, and then Andy Reid with sixth most wins in NFL history. Those are both regular season and postseason numbers. It is time for NFL football on a Monday. This game is being streamed live on CBS or the CBS app. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Patriots who will start with the ball. Nope, it is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs who will be starting with the football today. It is time to get ready to go. Both teams suited up. Both teams know that this is an important game for their season. And Patrick Mahomes, he's excited that they get to play this game. It's a long-lost rivalry. It's the Chiefs and the Patriots live on CBS from Arrowhead in Missouri, Kansas City. Kansas City, Missouri. It's the Chiefs who are going to start with the football. Packers and the Falcons have been moved to a 9 o'clock kickoff instead of an 8 o'clock kickoff. That game streams live on ESPN, ESPN Deportes, or streaming live on the ESPN app. So today's timeline for the Patriots, 6 a.m., team tested at the hotel. 9 a.m., two planes departed from Boston and Providence. They landed at Kansas City at 12:30, 3:30 p.m., arrived at the stadium, went back to the hotels, and now they are back at Arrowhead, and they are ready to play some NFL football prime time on Monday night. This game was originally supposed to be played yesterday at 4:25. It is the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes who are going to get the ball first to start out our game. 15-minute quarters, 12-minute halftimes, 40-second play clocks, and a whole lot of football. 3 to 3.5 hours of NFL football is what we'll see today. We are ready to go. 25,000 fans on their feet here in Arrowhead. As let's see what we got. Brian Horer versus Patrick Mahomes, and it's going to be Patrick Mahomes and his offense who will start with the ball, but first they're going to have to re-tee because the ball got blown off the tee. So here we go. We are ready to kick off unless the ball falls off again, which it will not. And it will go deep, and we are ready to go. And the ball will go out to the 25-yard line where it will be first down and 10. And we'll get to see Patrick Mahomes and his offense. Patrick Mahomes' career fewest games to 10,000 passing yards in NFL history. He has 10,310 through 34 games in his young NFL career. 561 passing yards, 55 rushing yards, 6 total touchdowns in the last 2 games. So here we go, getting ready to take the snap from the 25-yard line. Motions over. Sammy Watkins is going to take the snap and hand it off to Edwards. Clyde Edwards-Hall gets a gain of 6 on first down, and that is going to bring up a second down and 4 to start off the drive. Let's look at our offensive line. Eric Fisher's got to keep an eye on. Also, Mitchell Schwartz, the right and left tackles are to be able to keep an eye on. The running back, the rookie, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, also people to keep an eye on. Second down and 4 from the 31-yard line. Getting ready to take the snap, going to hand it off. Play action pass instead of the handoff. They have a receiver. It's Sammy Watkins who breaks a tackle before getting tripped up at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 7, or it's a gain of 8, and an automatic Kansas City Chiefs first down. This Patriots team tried to get back on track after I think they did win last week. Not exactly sure. So here we go. Takes the snap out of the shotgun. Mahomes is going to throw deep on first down, and it's almost intercepted. It landed right in the hands of one of the quarterbacks. He just couldn't catch it. And that's going to bring up a second down and 10 here for Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Zero interceptions on the season for Patrick Mahomes, and that right there could have been his first. Takes the snap, gonna hand it off on second down. And he will hand it off, get from the 39 all the way up to about the 43-yard line. And that's gonna bring up a third down and 6 situation for Patrick Mahomes and his unit. We have a third down and 6 coming up here for Kansas City. Here we go, takes the snap out of the shotgun, looks, throws across the middle of the field, has Tyreek Hill into Patriots territory, all the way down near about the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22, and it's a Kansas City first down. That was a great pass there by Patrick Mahomes to Tyreek Hill. They might put him actually somewhere around the 36-yard line. We're going to put him at the 34 here for first down and 10. Here we go, takes the snap out of the shotgun. Patrick Mahomes has to scramble. He's going to throw it back to Tyreek Hill across the field. He's got another reception past the 20-yard line, and he'll just step right out of bounds at the 17. It's a gain of 17, and it's another first down. Here we go. First out of 10 coming up from the 17-yard line. 2 rushes, 4 passes, 58 yards so far for KC. Here we go. Takes the snap, gonna hand it off. Looks to pass instead. Has a receiver again. This time it's Edwards Har. He's got enough for a first down, it looks like, to the 6-yard line. That's going to bring a first down and 6 situation here for Kansas City. It's first down and goal. Kansas City has scored on their last 29 of 30 red zone drives for 23 touchdowns. Here we go. Takes the snap. Mahomes out of the shotgun. He's got to go somewhere with it. Tries to the back of the end zone, but the pass is incomplete. That's going to bring up a second down and 6 situation here for Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce was the intended receiver on that one. Here we go. Takes the snap. Gonna hand it off. Has room to get up to the 5-yard line. And that right there is gonna bring up a third down and 5 from the 5-yard line as we approach the 10-minute mark in our first quarter. Travis Kelce checks back in. They're gonna probably run a 1-2 tight end set here. Third down conversions this season, 58.5%. That leads the NFL. Mahomes out of the shotgun from the 5-yard line. Takes the snap, looks. He's got pressure, throws to the end zone. Sammy Watkins is there, but he cannot make the grab. That's going to bring up a fourth down and 5 situation. They're going to put a 10-11 on the clock, and they're going to bring out the field goal unit here for Kansas City. Harrison Butker made 37 out of his last 39 kicks. He's got a 23-yard attempt right now. Here we go. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So it is 3-0 Kansas City as they score on their first drive. We'll take a quick break before they hand the ball off to Brian Hoyer and the Patriots offense for their first possession of today's game. 3-0 is our score. welcome back. Let's see what the Patriots can do on their first drive. At first, Kansas City has to kick the ball back. As they kick it away, it's the Patriots' turn with the football. First down and 10. As they'll let it go out to the 25-yard line. Let's look at our Michigan State graduate in Brian Hoyer. Starting for the 7th time in his career, tied for second most in NFL history with Ryan Fitzpatrick. So 10:08 remaining here in the game's first quarter. We have a 3-0 contest here. It's going to be an under center snap to start out the drive as they will hand it off on first down and 10. And it looks like they'll gain just about 2 yards there. Second down and 8 coming up from the 27-yard line as we've hit the 10-minute mark in our first quarter of action. Here we go. Breaks the huddle. Let's see what we got coming up here on second down and 8. Here we go. Takes the snap out of the shotgun. Looks, throws. That pass is incomplete. That's going to bring him a third down and 8 as they tried to go deep there to Edelman, who could not catch that pass, and we have a third down and 8. Here we go. 9:28 remaining in the quarter. Rio takes the snap, looks, throws, as a receiver caught. It's a gain of 7, and it's enough for a fourth down, though, and it looks like they will kick it away. So it's going to be a 3-and-out here for the Patriots as they will kick the ball back to Kansas City. Here we go as they kick it away. And they boot it to Tyreek Hill, who will. And it looks like they'll take over at the 17-yard line, where it will be first down and 10. With 8:42 remaining in the quarter, and let's see what Patrick Mahomes can do here. Let's look at Patrick Mahomes and what he can do. He is a 10-0 record in his September, 32 passing touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Lost the first 2 games of October last season, injured knee in week 3. So let's see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with 8:42 remaining in the quarter in a 3-0 game. They'll hand it off, and he will get about 3 up to the 18-yard line, where it's going to bring about a second down and 7. So here we go. 8 minutes approaching left to play in our first quarter. Getting ready to take the snap. Here we go. Gonna look to throw as a receiver caught. It's a slip screen, and he'll be taken down right at the 19-yard line. I think they're gonna give him about a gain of 2 there, and it's gonna bring up a third down and 5 situation. And it looks like that is what they're gonna call it. Here we go, getting ready to take the snap on a third down and 5. From the 19 and like 3/4 yard line. Mahomes, he's going to chuck it downfield to Hill. Good defense, and it comes up incomplete. That's going to bring up a 4th down situation, and New England going to get the ball right back here in today's game. Here we go as they do kick it away back to New England, and it will be returned. On a 4th down, they return it to somewhere around the 27, and it looks like they will take it to the 27-yard line. When we come back, that's where Brian Hoyer and the crew will be taking over. Remaining. Let's see what the Patriots can do. 1st down and 10 here with just over 7 minutes remaining in quarter number 1 here in Kansas City, Missouri, as they complete a pass all the way up to about the 33-yard line. It's again a 6, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 4 situation. So Arrowhead Stadium, COVID-19 protocols, they're allowing 16,000 fans in. There's assigned zones, face masks required, and there are no baggage allowed. And as by the look of every single person here, you're not allowed to sit down. No one is sitting down right now. They're all on their feet. The thing about this stadium, though, no matter if there's only 10 people or 16,000 or 50,000, which I think is max, it still is a loud place, as there's a nice carry there for a gain of 12. Good job there. 1st down, Patriots. Here we go, getting ready to run something up here. From the 39, takes the snap, gonna hand it off. Pressure from the 41. Takes the snap, hands it off, gets up to about the 46. It's again a 5, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down situation. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Patriots on offense. Cam Newton, 397 passing yards week 2. Week 3, he running backs 209 yards. That was versus the Raiders, which they won that game. Here we go. Hands it off. It'll get up 2-yard gain there. 3rd down and 3 from the 48-yard line coming up, and they'll bring in Mitchell and Edelman and a couple more players on a substitution play. Here we go, getting ready to take the snap from the 48-yard line. Wants to look out of the shotgun, throws as a receiver, but the pass is incomplete. 4th down and 3 coming up here for New England. And it looks like they're going to punt it away. As they do kick it away, it will be going out of bounds all the way down at the 4-yard line. So an absolute great punt as it goes out of bounds at the 4. That's where we're going to see Patrick Mahomes and his crew take over. 1st down and 10 in a 3-0 game with just over 4 minutes remaining in quarter number 1. From inside the 5-yard line, inside their own 5-yard line here for Kansas City. As they pop them down at the 4. They have to go 96 yards. Bill Belichick for the Patriots, obviously the head coach. Steve Belichick, the outside linebacker coach. And then the play caller is another Belichick. So the trio of Belichicks running this Patriots team as there's a flag on the play. And they'll say it happens before the snap. Are they going to call it a false start? No. They are. So it's going to bring out a 1st down and 12 as it's assessed half the distance to the goal. Here we go. So from their own 2-yard line now, they have to go 98 yards now as Mahomes throws it from his own end zone to Tyreek Hill. Has a receiver all the way enough for a first down up to the 15. They're actually going to say closer to the 17, and it's a first down. That was a great catch there by Tyreek Hill with Mahomes under pressure in his own end zone as he still picks up 13. I bet they're going to actually spot him at the 16-yard line. So Kansas City has scored on 50% of their drives starting inside their own 10-yard line. That's how you know your team's good. From the 16-yard line, Mahomes out of the shotgun, looks, throws, has a receiver caught. It's Sammy Watkins. He's all the way up to around the 45-yard line for another Kansas City first down. They're calling it a gain of 21. They're gonna say he's at the 37-yard line as the clock continues to run here for Kansas City as we approach the end of the first quarter. Here we go, getting ready to take the snap from under center. Here we go, wants to look to throw, has a receiver, cross the middle of the field, it's Tyreek Hill. Into Patriots territory all the way down at the 41-yard line. It's enough to move the sticks, and it's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. Here we go, takes the snap, gonna hand it off. Has room, the running back, the rookie running back getting all the way down to the 26. That's another first down there as they move the chains a lot further. That's gonna bring up the third straight play in our third straight first down and 10 situation. We have another penalty against Kansas City. They're going to put exactly 2 minutes on the clock. They're going to call it a false start, it looks like, on Eric Fisher, the left end. For the left tackle. So here we go as the clock runs on a first down and 15. We're going to put him at the 31-yard line. Here we go, takes the snap out of the shotgun. Mahomes has to work with it somehow, and he's going to just run right out of bounds exactly at the 31-yard line. He won't go any further than the line of scrimmage, and it's going to bring up a second down and 15. So similar path, Eric Bieniemy, college football, Colorado 1990, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, national champion at LSU. Both of them were national champions. Both drafted between the 30th and 40th pick, 91 and 2020. So they're both going down the same path. Maybe one of them will be a head offensive coordinator one day. Here we go as we're approaching the minute mark here in the quarter. Getting ready to take the snap out of the shotgun. Mahomes has to do something here as he breaks a couple tackles, now throws it to an incomplete pass. That's going to bring up a third down and 15 situation here for Kansas City at the New England 31-yard line. Tomorrow, Game 4 of the NBA Finals at 9 o'clock Eastern Time on ABC. That winner of that game will either go up 3-1 or it will be a tie series at 2-2. A minute remaining in the quarter. Here we go. Takes the snap out of the shotgun. Looks. Mahomes has all the time in the world. He still doesn't have anyone open before running with it now, getting them out of bounds at the 21. So they're going to bring up a 4th down at, it looks like, the 21-yard line. That looks like it's going to bring up a 4th down and 8 situation. Okay, even better, 4th down and 5, but they're going to try another field goal. Here we go. The field goal try is up, and it just goes in. So it's now 6-0. Just slides it through the uprights. Down to 13 seconds remaining in the quarter. And it's going to be the Patriots who have the ball for the final possession of our first quarter. So here we go. They are ready to kick it away after the field goal. It is now 6-0. So they kick it away. Patriots will have the final possession of the quarter as the ball will go out to the 25-yard line, where it's going to be 1st down and 10 for New England. So 8 plays for New England. That is 2 drives, 8 first downs for Kansas City. That's just how you know the difference between these two powerhouse teams. 1st down and 10 from the 25. Takes the snap, looks to throw. As a receiver, it's intercepted. And he's going to try to return it as he's going to step out of bounds at the 22-yard line. It's an interception for Cornhill, and it just like that sets Kansas City up in the red zone. That was an interesting one. As a bad pass first by Brian Hoyer, and then a great return out of the interception. Here we go. 1st down and 10 from the 23-yard line, they're going to say. Final play of the quarter. 3 seconds remaining. 1st down and 10, KC. Here we go. Takes the snap out of the shotgun. Looks to throw, and it will be incomplete. So we're going to have a 2nd down and 10 situation when we come back. That will do it for the first quarter. You're watching the NFL Primetime on a Monday. It's the home of Super Bowl 57? 56? I don't know. Welcome back. Patriots have possession with a first down and 10 coming up from the 20, or the second down and 10 coming up here from the 23-yard line. Takes the snap out of the shotgun, looks, throws, has a receiver caught. He fumbles, and one team's gonna have it. They don't know who has it. It might be the Patriots. And they are gonna give the ball back to New England at the 20-yard line as Sammy Watkins catch and run as he fumbles it at the 19, and the Patriots recover it at the 20. That's a perfect way to start out if you're the Patriots. A terrible way to start out if you're anyone else on that New England or on the opponent's sideline. They put 14:51 on the clock. And that's a fumble. There's nothing to review there. That ball's definitely up before the first knee is down. Patriots got first down and 10 now from the 15. Here we go, takes the snap, looks, throws, has a receiver caught. And they're going to give him a gain of 2 there, a second down and 8 coming up. So we're already not even a minute into the quarter. We are working with a turnover already. A 2-play gain. Here we go. Takes the snap, gonna hand it off. He's got a lot of room all the way up to the 29 with a gain of 12. He's got enough room there, and he's got himself another New England first down. We are a minute into our second quarter. Here we go. Takes the snap, looks, throws, has a receiver. Good defensive block, and that's going to bring up a second down and 10 for New England. Brian Hoyer, I could tell already that he is doing a lot better keeping control of the football on this possession. Here we go, takes the snap, wants to hand it off, has room to get to about the 32-yard line. They're going to say it's a gain of 2 and bring up a third down, and another, they are going to say it's a gain of 3. They're going to bring up a third down and 7 here for New England. 2 minutes into our second quarter. Here we go. So it's New England with the football here. Takes the snap out of the shotgun, looks, throws, has a receiver. It is caught, and he's still not down. It's past midfield, actually right to midfield. Great job there by Janikowski, catching the tipped pass. It's a gain of 16, and you can move those chains. They get all the way up to midfield. So we have a Kansas City challenge. We'll take a quick break. Let's see what the ruling on the field is when we come back. But I'm going to say he's down at the 36-yard line. We'll find out the result when we come back. It's a timeout, Kansas City, for a challenge. So they are going to put the ball at the 44-yard line. So they put 12:42 back on the game clock. And no timeout charged by Kansas City, and I believe they keep their challenge as well. Here we go. So they motion over one of the tight ends. They have a stacked line. They look like they're going to hand it off here. And they will get up to about the 48-yard line. There is it to get a 4. Second out at 6 coming up. Here we go. 22 plays for Kansas City, 164 yards, 11 minutes with the ball. 17 plays, now 18 plays here as they hand it off outside. Has it up for a first down and a lot more up to the 42. It keeps the clock running, or keeps their clock running, but there is a flag on the play with 11:52 on the clock. So they put 11:52 on the clock when they drew the flag. Drew the flag. So they wait, they pick up the flag. They do not call a foul or flag. Here we go. Takes the snap, gonna look to throw. Has a receiver, it is caught. He gets taken down for a loss of 1, they're gonna say, up to the 43-yard line. It's gonna bring up a 2nd down and 11 situation here. Here we go, getting ready to take the snap. 11 minutes approaching. Patrick Mahomes can only sit and watch while the Patriots are driving down the field. Here we go, takes the snap. Hoyer hands it off. They've got another 1st down and more inside the 30, down to the 25. That's a nice run there. It's enough to move the sticks for a Kansas City, or for a New England 1st down. Patriots are now in field goal range, so unless they turn it over, they will most likely just have 3 points. Here we go, takes the snap, pitches it outside, and he'll get taken down for a loss of maybe 1. I think they're going to bring it up, as a 2nd down and 11, but still for the 25-yard line. So here we go, takes the snap, going to hand it off. Instead, look to throw. Hoyer's got a receiver, but it is the green grass in front of him for an incomplete pass. 3rd down and 11 coming up from New England from Kansas City's 25-yard line. So 3rd down and 10 coming up. Takes the snap, wants to look, throws it. It is incomplete. So that's going to bring up a 4th down and 11. And it's most likely going to bring the field goal unit on here with Janikowski. .9:43 on the clock. And they are 9:36. And they will kick the field goal, which will go through the uprights. And it's going to make it a 3-6 ball game as the Patriots have cut the lead at half. You are watching NFL football on primetime on a Monday. It's 6-3 with 9:31 remaining in the first half. back here to action. 9:31 remaining here in game one, or our Monday night game of the week. As we kick it away back to Kansas City. Let's see what they can do in a 6-3 game. Ball will go out of the back of the end zone into the 25-yard line, where we're going to see a 1st down and 10 situation coming up for Kansas City. Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees, their game getting ready to start in here we are, takes the snap, gonna hand it off, breaks outside, got a little room before getting pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line, which brings up a 2nd down and 5. 1948 Rose Bowl. Michigan USC, 1984 Rose Bowl. 72 years later, they try that out in the Super Bowl. Here we go, takes the snap, gonna hand it off. Is that enough? It looks like they're gonna say he does come up a little short, as it's gonna bring up a 3rd down and 1 from the 34-yard line here for Kansas City. Here we go, getting ready to take the snap, gonna hand it off. Has some room for a gain of 1, 2. 1st down is all we know. If they do give them the momentum there, which they do, it's enough to move the sticks for a Kansas City 1st down. So here we go, 8 minutes remaining in the 1st half. We have a 1st down and 10 from the 36. Takes the snap, gonna hand it off. Has some room. By that I mean just a gain of 1. To the 37-yard line, where that's gonna bring up a 2nd down and 9 situation here for Kansas City. Here we go, getting ready to take the snap, approaching the 7-minute mark and the halfway mark of today's games. 1st half actually. Here we go, takes the snap, wants to look out of the shotgun. Mahomes throws, has a receiver caught. He gets taken out for a gain of 4. 3rd down and 5 coming up now. Here we go, 3rd down and 5. Takes the snap out of the shotgun, Mahomes, and he's gonna be taken down and loses the ball. He loses the ball, and I think they're going to say he's down. And they're going to call it 4th down. So that actually, I have no clue why they stopped that. That should be Patriot ball at New England's 2-yard line. But instead, the ball is going to be at the 20-yard line, as there's going to be 1st down and 10 for New England. And Bill Belichick is furious. You can tell he's mad because he almost smiled. We're back in a minute. Patriots football. That was the worst call of this season. That should have been an interception. So here we go. We have first down and 10 for the 35-yard line. Takes the snap, gonna hand it off. Has room to get up for about a gain of 2. It's gonna bring up a second down and 8 situation from the 37-yard line. So here we go, getting ready to take the snap at a second down and 8. Has a receiver across the middle of the field. That's enough for a first down with a gain of 9 to his name. First down, New England. The Patriots have a first down. Since we're on the topic of the NFL, next week we have an NFL doubleheader on Sunday starting at 1 o'clock. Let's see, who are we working with next week? Let's do this play real quick. We hand it off on a first down and 10. They get up to the 36-yard line. Second down and 7 coming up. Catch it. Second down and 9 coming up. So next week, we're going to be working with the Las Vegas Raiders taking on these Kansas City Chiefs again. That's their 1 o'clock matchup, followed by a 4 o'clock game between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants is what it's looking like. Lions have the week off, so that's why I'm not doing one of their games, as there's a pass caught for a first down. Since we're talking about what I'm actually going to be streaming next, I think they are going to call it a third down. Somewhere around the 41. Anyway, since we're talking about what's coming up during the week, we have a Tuesday stream, 9 o'clock NBA Finals. Continue with Game 4. Wednesday, no stream, as we have a handoff here on 3rd down and 1. But first, we have a flag on the play. So we have an offensive false start. Makes us a 3rd down and 6 situation from the 46-yard lines. Anyways, as I'm getting distracted, we'll work with, so we have, this is our Monday stream. Tomorrow we're doing the NBA Finals. Wednesday, no stream. Thursday, we'll do the MLB playoffs. Friday is NBA Finals again. Saturday is going to be a noon matchup between Oklahoma and Texas. And then at 3:30, either Georgia versus Tennessee, which most likely it's what it's going to be. To take the snap, look, throw, has a receiver for a 1st down all the way to the 43-yard line. It's enough to move the sticks for a 1st down. So like I said, Texas, Oklahoma at noon, Georgia, Tennessee at 3:30, before finishing our day with America's Game of the Week in Miami at Clemson. So that's what our week's looking like. This will most likely be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Takes the snap, gonna hand it off. Has a little bit of room, and he'll get up to the 41. And that is gonna take us to the 2-minute warning here in today's game. A really low-scoring first quarter of action. It is 6-3. We'll be back in just a minute. You're watching the you're watching the NFL. It's Monday night prime time. Halftime coming up within the next 2 minutes of clock time, 35 minutes of actual NFL time. That's probably a little excessive. Both teams do have 3 timeouts remaining as we have a 2nd down and 9 coming up. Here we go, from the 39, takes the snap, for the 41, takes the snap, hands it off, gets up to around the 38. 3rd down and 5. It'll third down and 6 is what they're going to say coming up here. I wonder if that's going to put them at the 39-yard line then. This drive's coming up on the 4th minute. They're going to put them at the 37-yard line. They're getting their kicker ready, maybe if they need them for a last-second field goal as they hand it off for a first down and more. Does that stop the clock? No, it does not. Clock keeps running, but it's enough to move the sticks up to the 25, it looks like. One minute left to play in the first half of action. We are inside 1 minute. Ariot takes the snap, gonna hand it off. Breaks outside on a first down, has some room before getting from to about the 28. And it looks like we have a timeout taken as well after a gain of 3. New England's gonna use their first timeout of the half just to stop the clock as we are about to hit halftime. Halftime is coming up. Second half will start in about 20 minutes or so. 12-minute half times as usual. As let's see what we got working here. 44 seconds remaining. Second out and 7 from the 28-yard line. Patrick Mahomes has been on the bench for 5 minutes plus. This drive started at the 35-yard line of New England. Let's see what our final 45-ish seconds have in store from the 28. Here we go. Takes the snap, gonna hand it off. Look to throw as a receiver caught, first down. Inside the 20, inside the 15. They're gonna stay all the way down to the 14-yard line. And we have another timeout taken by someone. New England calls their second. Set out for a first down. So here we go, out of the quick 30-second timeout. 39 seconds remaining in the quarter. Here we go. Final 39 seconds from the 14. Motions over, takes the snap. Gonna hand it off, has a little bit of room. Gets all the way down to the 9-yard line. We have another timeout taken. We have a second down and 5 situation. No more timeouts here for the New England Patriots as they are at the 9-yard line of Kansas City. So here we go. We're down to our final 33 seconds here of the first half. Of the Patriots have used all their timeouts. Here we go. Actually, I guess I'd say it's a second out at 6. Takes the snap. Looks, throws, and he's taken down. Back behind the line, and the clock continues to run as they're back at the 13. Here we go, from the 13-yard line. Takes the snap, wants to look. They're going to have to go end zone or something. He's going to break a few tackles before going down. And that is just going to take us to halftime. So just like that, New England will receive to start the second half, and that is going to take us to halftime. That was a great job there by Kansas City, and that will do it for the first half of action. We'll back to our second half in 12 minutes. You're watching the NBA. You're watching the NFL on Monday Night Primetime. back to the start of the second half of the 2020 NFL Monday Night Primetime, or Monday Night Primetime, coming up on ESPN in 30 minutes. It's the Packers and the Falcons, the original Monday Night Football matchup. That's going to be on ESPN Deportes, and streaming live on the ESPN app. One of these teams are going to blow this door off or do something. Patriots get the ball to start the second half, and we are ready to go. As they kick it away, and here we go. Second half action has started with the ball going out of the back of the end zone to the 25-yard line, where we're going to see first down and 10 for Brian Hoyer and his crew. Here we go, takes the snap, gonna hand it off. Has some room, and he's got a nice little run all the way up to the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and it's gonna bring up a second down and 4 situation. A nice run to start off the second half on the first play. Here we go from the 31-yard line. Here he go, takes the snap, gonna hand it off. Look to throw, has a receiver, but the pass is incomplete. Third down and 4 coming up now. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Third down and 4. Let's see what the Patriots got coming up here from the 31. 35 for a first down. Looks, throws it deep. Has a receiver, but that pass was nowhere to be seen. And it's going to bring up fourth down in Kansas City. Going to get the ball back. Here we go. They are ready to kick it away. Back to Kansas City. Matthew Madman back there to return the kick. As they kick it away. They'll bring him a first down as the ball gets kicked inside the 25. I think he touched it. I think that's Patriots football. So right now they say it's Kansas City ball at the 11. And I think that ball was untouched. So they're not going to review it or anything, so they are going to call it Patriot ball. Motions over the tight end. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Takes the snap. Going to hand it off. Has some room with a nice run up to about the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Second out and 5 coming up now. Here we go. Getting ready to take the snap on a 2nd down and 5. Wants to look, throws, has a receiver caught. Take it down all the way up back the 26-yard line with a gain of 10. It's enough to the sticks that it's a 1st down. Kansas City. Dun 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 bum 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 bum. Here we go. A 1st down and 10 from the 26. Takes the snap. Looks. Mahomes has a lot of time. He's going to have to do something. He's got a receiver at Sammy Watkins for a gain of about 4. About 5 up to the 31. 2nd down and 5 coming up now. So we're approaching the 2-minute mark the 12-minute mark in today's game. Takes the snap, hands it off, has a little bit of room for a loss of 1. They're going to say he gets to the 32. Lawrence Guy coming up. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Let's see what we got. Here we go, wants to look. Mahomes has a receiver that's not going to catch it. It's incomplete. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 5 situation, and Mahomes is wondering what is going on. As they kick it away, it will be fair caught at the 14-yard line. So that is where the Patriots are going to take over with 11:09 on the clock. It'll be at the 14. Back in a minute, you're watching the NFL on prime time on a Monday where Brian Hoyer is going to take over. I don't know why I can't say his name right. It's Hoyer. Hoyer. Welcome back, everybody, to Monday Night Prime Time. As it's 11:09 remaining here in regulation of quarter number one. At the 14-yard line are the New England Patriots for their second drive of our quarter. They went 3 and out real quick in the first quarter. First drive. Here we go. Wants to look, throws, has a receiver across the middle of the field. He gains 6 there, up to the 20-yard line, where it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 4 situation. So quarterbacks with the most starts for different teams: Fitzpatrick 8, Chris Chandler 7, Gus Fournette 7, and Brian Hoyer 7. 2 of those aren't even in the league anymore. Here we go. Takes the snap. Gonna look to throw. Hands it off. And will get taken down. Back at the 20-yard line, so he doesn't really lose much except for a yard. Gonna ring up a 3rd down and 5 situation. Here we go, getting ready to take the snap from the 20. 3rd down coming up. Takes the snap. Hoyer out of the shotgun. He's going to run with it. Makes a move, and he's got a 1st down. All the way up to the 27-yard line to move the sticks. Escapes 2 tackles, and it's a quarterback run for a 1st down, and the clock continues to tick as we approach 9 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Here we go, takes the snap, looks, throws, has a receiver. Pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Good defense there by Kansas City. As we approach the 9-minute mark in today's game, we have a 2nd down and 10 from the 27-yard line of New England for the Patriots. Here we go, takes the snap. Gonna hand it off as a few yards, well, more than a few. I believe it's about a gain of 5 to bring up a 3rd down situation as we're under 9 minutes remaining now in our 3rd quarter. And we have Edelman checking back in. Here we go, getting ready. 3rd down situation. They're 1 for 1 on 3rd downs here in this quarter already. Here we go, takes the snap, wants to look, throws, has a receiver caught. Taken down up near the 41, it's a gain of 9. And enough to move the sticks for a 1st down. New England, Green Bay and the Falcons getting ready to start. 9 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff. That game's going to be fun. Tune into that one as soon as you're done watching this game. ESPN Deportes are streaming live on the ESPN app. Is that one as they gain 3 there to bring up a 2nd down and 7. Hey-yo. 2nd down and 7 coming up from the 44-yard line. 3rd quarter action is what we are witnessing. 4 rushes, 3 passes, 28 yards. Here we go. Looks, throws as Edelman down the field, and they're in Chiefs territory to the 38-yard line. That's enough to move the sticks for a first down. Patrick Mahomes still just sits and waits as the ball's at the 37-yard line. Takes the snap, wants to look, throws as a receiver, and he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Second out of 10 coming up now here for Patriot Party. Here we go. 6 minutes and counting left to play in the quarter. Getting ready to take the snap. Gonna hand it off. Look to throw. Hoyer out of the shotgun as a receiver. And it's caught. And they're gonna say he's down at the 11. First down. And the Patriots are 11 yards away from pay dirt. Here we go, takes the snap, hands it off. Inside, it is all the way down to the 5. It's a gain of 7. He's down to the 5-yard line. Second down and 3 coming up from New England. They're 3 yards away from having a first and goal situation. Takes the snap, hands it off. Has room to get right back to the line of scrimmage and no further. Third down and 3 coming up. Here we go. Third down and 3 from the Kansas City 5-yard line for New England. Ariel takes the snap, hands it off, and he's breaking tackles. There's a flag on the play before getting pushed out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Let's see what the flag is. Ball start. Replay third down. Here we go. Third down and 8 situation. 4 minutes counting from the 10-yard line. Takes the getting ready to take the snap. Here we go. Takes the snap. Wants to look. Will get taken down. And the ball is free. And it's Kansas City football. Taco Charlton. And it's gonna be Kansas City football. That's what you're looking at. It's no matter what, you're calling that a fumble. KC ball at their own 21 when we come back. 3:53 remaining in this third quarter. welcome everybody back. They got as deep as the 13-yard line, and they got down all the way to, I think, the 6. That was 19 minutes and 11 minutes. 19 minutes and 11 seconds of clock used since the first quarter. Here we go. Takes the snap out of the shotgun. Looks, throws across the middle of the field as Tyreek Hill. It's a first down all the way up to the 34-yard line. It's enough to move the sticks, and they're going kind of hurry up here. So they get to the line now. Here we go, getting ready to take the snap. Wants to look to throw. Has a receiver? Maybe. No, still looking. Now's got a receiver, but it's incomplete. Second down and 10 coming up. Here we go, takes the snap, wants to look, throws, has a receiver, it's Travis Kelce. He's got room all the way down to the 21-yard line. That was a great job there. He just took it himself. We are under 3 minutes remaining in the quarter, and that's a way to start our 3-minute remaining mark. Here we go, takes the snap, wants to pitch it outside. Has a lot of room as he spins, breaks a tackle for a first down. He's down to the 10-yard line, and it moves the sticks. Kansas City and New England, neither team has scored a touchdown. And that is that this game actually breaks a record for New England. They've had a first half touchdown in 15 consecutive games. Has the second longest active streak, which got broken today. Under 2 minutes remaining now in our third quarter of play. Here we go, takes the snap, wants to look out of the shotgun. Mahomes breaking a few tackles. Mahomes is going to run with it and slide down at the 6. Second down and 6 coming up from the 6-yard line. Here we go as we approach 1 minute remaining in our third quarter of action. Here he out, takes the snap, Mahomes under center. He's got somewhere to go with it from the 6. End zone shot incomplete. Third down coming up with 49 seconds remaining in the half. Takes the snap, hands it off to Tyreek Hill. Hill breaks outside, and is he in? He is! Touchdown, Kansas City! And we have our first touchdown of the afternoon, and it's now 12-3. Let's see what happens. They are going to kick an extra point. And the extra point is good. So it is now 13-3. And it's Kansas City up double digits all of a sudden after probably should be trailing at this point. But this is what our game has turned into. And we're down to about 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Kicked off. As they kick it away. Go out of the back of the end zone to the 25-yard line for a final 42 seconds. Here we go, first down and 10 on the 25-yard line. Takes the snap, they actually bring in the backup, who gets enough yardage there for a first down. Gain of exactly 24. So Jarrett Stidham, fourth round pick at the 2019 draft, 134 overall. Second most passing yards of the 2019 preseason. Let's see what we got coming up here. Final play of this third quarter. Takes the snap, hands it off for a first down and a lot more. Breaking tackles past midfield. And he's all the way out of bounds down near the 22. That's the best play, and it's the greatest play. We're out of the fourth quarter, back in a minute. Patriots 3, Chiefs 14. You're watching Monday Night Prime Time on CBS. fourth quarter of action in a 13-3 ball game. 7 points is all that was scored in that quarter. We had 6 scored in the first, 3 scored in the second, and now 7 scored in the third. Let's see what the first play from scrimmage brings. It brings a handoff to get to about the 19. It's a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9 coming up. So the player profiled Jarrett Steedham. That was 2018 with Auburn, 18-9 record, 36 passing touchdown, 11 interceptions. 4th round pick in 2019. 3 games last season. He had 4 pass attempts. 1 of them was an INT. Here we go. Takes the snap. Gonna hand it off. Look to throw. Has an end zone shot. It's intercepted. It is INT'd, but we have a flag on the play. And it looks like it is going to be against Kansas City. So they're going to put the ball at the 6-yard line. It's going to bring up a 1st down and goal with a defensive pass interference. Here we go. They say it happens at the 6-yard line. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, they're actually moving them up to the 8. Takes the snap, going to hand it off. Has some room down to about the 4. 2nd down and 4 coming up from the 4-yard line for New England. 4 yards away from pay dirt. Here we go, takes the snap, looks to throw as a receiver, but the pass is incomplete. 3rd down and 4 coming up. Here we go, getting ready to take the snap, only 10 to snap it. Here we go. Takes the snap out of the shotgun, throws end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, New England. And the Patriots are in for 6 now. It's enough to score, and it cuts it to 3 points if they can hit the extra point. It is 13-9. And here we go, the extra point, which is good as well. So it is now 10-13. The Patriots go right down the field by switching out their quarterback. And they've cut it back to a 1-score game. It's 13-10 with 13:45 left in regulation. was the New England 6th snap inside the 15-yard line this half. Let's see what the Patriots defense could do if they can get a stop or something as Kansas City gets the ball back, led out by Patrick Mahomes as they kick it away. Mahomes will take it out at the 25-yard line where it's going to be 1st down and 10. First down and 10 as they get ready to take the snap. From the 25-yard line. Here we go, takes the snap, gonna hand it off, breaks outside. Has a little bit of room before getting taken down at the 26 for a gain of 1. With the 1-yard gain there, it's gonna bring up a 2nd down and 9 situation. The 26-yard line is where it's placed. 2nd down and 9 coming up. Here we go. Takes the snap. Gonna hand it off. He has to go down right away. He is taken down for a loss of 2, it looks like. Loss of 1 to back to being a 3rd down and long. Here we go, getting ready to take the snap on a 3rd down and 10. They're running down this play clock as they take the snap out of the shotgun. Looks, throws, has a no one. The only thing they're going to see is a flag on the play and a 1st down. Here we go, getting ready to take the snap. They're going to say from the 43. Here we go. Takes the snap, wants to look. Mahomes under pressure, breaks the tackle. Now he's got to run with it. And he'll just step right out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. And I think they're going to be calling this a delayed game, or a late hit out of bounds. So now they're at the 41-yard line of New England. So actually going to say it's at the 40-yard line as we're under 12 minutes remaining here in regulation of today's game as we are in the 4th quarter of action. Takes the snap, wants to hand it off. Has a little bit of room as he gets to the 38-yard line. Here we go as we approach the 11-minute mark left to play in the quarter. From the 38-yard line. Here we go, takes the snap, wants to look. Mahomes, he's going to throw it deep. It's intercepted almost, but it's incomplete. Third down and 8. Coming up, 10:57 remaining in regulation. Takes the snap, wants to look. Mahomes is going to run with it, and Mahomes has a first down and a lot more. Steps out of bounds all the way at the 20-yard line with a gain of 18, and that's a first down. That was interesting. Here we go. From the 21, they're going to put him at. Takes the snap, wants to hand it off, looks to throw as a receiver. That one is caught. He's taken down at the 15-yard line. Continues to keep the sticks to move. Second down and 4 coming up. Green Bay, Atlanta. They're playing football out there right now. It's Atlanta down by 7 early out there in Green Bay. Started 3-0 in consecutive seasons. First time since the 56-55 1965 season. Here out takes the snap, wants to, it's a halfback run inside the 10 to the 7. As he is pushed out of bounds down at the 7-yard line. First down coming up. Let's see what we're working with here as we approach the 9-minute mark remaining in today's game. Here we go, getting ready to take the snap at a first down and goal from the 6. Here we go, takes the snap, hands it off, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Just like that, it's a 10-point game if he could hit the extra point. I think he missed, and he missed the extra point. Okay, so it remains 19-10. We'll see if that comes back to bite them. We have a game, 19-10. Patriots down by 9. after the missed PAT, we have a 19-10 game. New England getting the ball back. Let's see what they can do. First down and 10, but let's see where they get the ball. So tonight, the first 13 drives, no touchdowns. The last 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. That ball will go out of the back of the end zone into the 25-yard line where it's going to be first down and 10. Here we go, takes the snap, gonna look to throw, has a receiver, it's intercepted, and that's gonna be returned. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that one cost its team a touchdown, and it's now 25-10. That ball just slips right through Julian Edelman's hands, right into the hands of the cornerback that's guarding him, and he takes it back to the house. Two touchdowns in 10 seconds for Kansas City, and barely making the extra point as their kicker. So it's a 16-point game now as the ball is going back to New England. I think Patrick Mahomes likes sitting on the bench and their team scoring at the same time. As they kick it to the Patriots, it will go through the goalpost, and there's 3 points. No. Ball will go out to the 25-yard line as we're down to 8:48 remaining in regulation. So Elena's D is doing work on 4th and goal, getting a stop at the half-inch yard line. It's Atlanta. Still down 7, though, as they have 3 minutes remaining in quarter number 1. Here we go, takes the snap, gonna hand it off. Has a little bit of room for a gain of about 2. Here we go. 2nd down and 8 coming up. Takes the snap, wants to look. Breaks a tackle, has to throw. He's got a wide open receiver for a first down to the 38-yard line. It's enough to move the sticks, and it's going to be a first down and 10. Here we go. 2nd down or 1st down. Takes the snap, throws across the middle of the field. as that is incomplete. Second down and 10 from the 39-yard line coming up. So the miscues for the Patriots at the 13-yard line. At the end of the first half, he gets sacked. And then again, they fumbled down at the 15-yard line. And then just throw that pick six there. This game should probably be 35-35 right now. This game could possibly also be 23-26 or 23-6 Patriots. So they hand it off. He breaks a couple tackles. It gets up to about the 43. Third down coming up with about half a quarter to go. Here we go, getting ready to take the snap, only 5 seconds. They snap it with about 1 on the play clock, and then they throw it incomplete. 4th down, and they probably have to go for it. And they are gonna go for it. This is win or lose. This is a win or loss play right here. 4th down and 6, and this crowd is on their feet. Takes the snap, wants to look, but first there's a flag on the play and a timeout taken by Kansas City. Thirty-second timeout taken by the Kansas City Chiefs. Here we go out of the timeout. So 6:42 remaining in regulation. Here we go, takes the snap, wants to look, throws at the first down to the 48-yard line of KC as they move the sticks for the inevitable first down. Here we go from the 48-yard line of Kansas City. After the 4th down, the conversion takes the snap, gonna hand it off. Breaks that side and gets up to about the 44. 2nd down and 6 coming up. So we have hit the 6-minute mark in today's game. 6 minutes remaining in regulation. Here we are, takes the snap, gonna hand it off, has a little bit of room as they get up to exactly the 40-yard line. 3rd down and 2 situation coming up. So rushing yards, New England 172, Kansas City only 94 rushing yards on the day. And they still have a 16-point lead as we're down to 5 minutes remaining in today's game. Here we go, looks to throw. Breaks the tackle, it's gonna be a QB run for the first down. I think they're gonna say exactly, nope, they're gonna say he only got 1. down and 1. They obviously have to go for it. Fourth down and inches, centimeters. QB push, and I think they're gonna get it, and they are. It's a gain of 2 for a first down, New England, and they need to hurry it up. As we are inside 4 minutes remaining in regulation of today's game. Here we go from the 37. Takes the snap out of the shotgun. Looks to throw. Has a receiver deep downfield. It's intercepted, and that's going to do it as he returns it out of the end zone past the 20. Is still on his feet before getting tripped up at the 33-yard line. And that is going to do it. The third interception of the game, and Kansas City takes over. Here we go, first down and 10 as they are going to start handing it off as he gets up to the 37. So next week, you guys are going to see Giants-Cowboys at 4:25. The first our 1 o'clock game of the Raiders and these Kansas City Chiefs will play again here at Arrowhead. That's going to be a 1 o'clock start. Obviously, coverage starts for any kind of football or basketball game 30 minutes early. Here we are. Takes the snap. Going to pitch outside. Final play before the 2-minute warning as he slides down at the 39-yard line. And that is most likely going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So winning streak to start the season. Last 4 years, they had a 5-game winning streak at 17, 5-game in 18, 4-game in 19, and they have a 3-game winning streak so far as they are 3-0 this year. Here we go. Oh, they do call a timeout with 2:27 on the clock. But there was a timeout taken by New England. They're going to have to take the snap one more time, and it's going to be caught as he's taken out at the 41, and I'm guessing another timeout is going to be taken. Another timeout taken as it's going to bring up 4th down and 2. They're going to get the ball back to New England after the 2-minute warning. Most combined head coaching wins. Don Shula and Tom Landry, 532. Bill Belichick, Andy Reid, 531. Chuck Knox and Don Shula, 486. Go out of the timeout at 4th down and 2. They are going to punt it away, it looks like. Here we go. They kick it away. It will go into the back of the end zone to the 25-yard line. With 2:12 on the clock. And that's where we're going to see New England take over. They're going to have a first down and 10 situation at the 20-yard line. Here we go, from the 20-yard line. Takes the snap, wants to look to throw. Has a receiver still looking, now throws, it's caught. And he's going to step out of bounds at midfield for a gain of 30. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning. Final play before the 2-minute warning. From midfield. Here we go. Takes the snap, gonna hand it off. Has room, a lot of room, another first down. To the 39-yard line, and that is gonna take us to the 2-minute warning here in this fourth quarter. Back in a minute. You're watching the NFL Prime Time on a Monday. Welcome back. Our final minute 56 of regulation as we continue. Let's see what we're working with here from the 40-yard line. Here we go. Takes the snap out of the shotgun, has to do something. He's going way back, and he's just going to throw it away. Second down and 10 coming up. So Kansas City's upcoming schedule, you guys will see Sunday's game versus Las Vegas. Then they head to Buffalo, but you guys might be able to see that game as well, depending on what we're looking at. As that one is caught, and they're going to call it incomplete at the last second. They did not like the call there, but it's a good call. It is incomplete. About a minute remaining, 26-10 is our score. Here we go, takes the snap out of the shotgun, throws. It's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. And that's gonna bring up 4th down and 10. We gotta see what they're gonna do. As they have to go for it. This could be the final play of the day for the Patriots. They can only stop the clock one more time. They try a slip screen, and all they're going to get is up to around the 34-yard line, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Kansas City football. New England's upcoming schedule, they host Denver, they got a bye week, week 6. Host San Francisco, head to Buffalo, head to New York, but then host Baltimore. Those are games all the way up to the 15th. They actually play Monday night soon. First knee. And they're not gonna call the timeouts. It's gonna bring up a second down from about the 30. Kansas City Chiefs, first team in to start 4-0 in 4 consecutive seasons. That is officially NFL history. 1 minute remaining. They're gonna have to take 2 more snaps. Third down and 16 coming up. They have to snap it one more time, and then that will do it. So they will come to the line of scrimmage. And the final snap of today's game, as that will take us to a conclusion on a 4th down and 18 from the 26, and that is the final score. The Kansas City Chiefs win it 26-10. The Patriots fall to 2-2, and the Chiefs are now 4-0. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Game 4 of the NBA Finals between the Heat and the Lakers. Otherwise, adios, amigos, from Kansas City, Missouri.